There it goes. There we go. Hello. How it do? Yeah, sorry about that. I think I like kicked the cable or whatever, and it yanked it out of the back of my computer. Okay. How it do? And spare sickness. Hello. How's your weekend been? Hang on, I got a snack that I gotta nom on real quick. A terrible, disgusting Walmart snack. Pure sugar. I should never been bugged. Well, usually isn't. But apparently, I must have like messed with something yesterday, and now everything's like hanging down further than it normally would. And I just brushed it with my foot. But yeah. So last time we did this game, we apparently were cursed, and it messed up my internet connection constantly, and I don't know why. Other than Cthulhu didn't like me playing this game. So and it weirdly enough happened at a point in the game where the text on the game said you've been disconnected or something like that. It was really weird. It was kind of creepy actually. Let's see. Let me get this launched. Let's make sure it's not going to cause any more crashing. It was disgusting. I don't know why I got the snack. Walmart bakery goods are always just the worst. Hey, I hope everyone having a good weekend. Relaxing and not full of stress. Oh, actually, speaking of which, Dan, did you ever hear back about your job stuff? Spawn versus Iron Man. I think Iron Man wouldn't Spawn win by default because he has literal hell powers. But also, I don't know anything about superheroes. Expected news this week. Oh, gotcha. Let's see. There we go. In fact, this is where we saved. Right there. Connection lost. This is the screen we got when my internet suddenly cut out. It's so stupid. Oh my god. Hang on, let me finish this real quick. Having disgusting sweets after spending the day making chicken shawarma. It's my reward. And by reward I mean kind of punishment. Because this genuinely isn't good. It literally just tastes like sugar. Okay. Is my microphone... No. Okay, my audio sources are mislabeled, it looks like. I don't know why. Okay, that's just the background music. Good, okay. I saw there was like weird noise on my microphone audio, but apparently my stuff is just mislabeled. Okay, so I'm trying to remember. Last time we were talking to Nyarlathotep, and we're doing a very poor job of rizzing her. I remember we asked her about the yellow plague or whatever it was that we were infected with. We learned about another alias that she went by, and I completely forgot the name of it. And then we had the disconnections. So I genuinely, I've forgotten too much of this now. Haster, Yogg-Sothoth, Azathoth, and Dagon. Apparently, all of them were formerly human before being turned into software, all secretly running the world. Oh, that's right! We found out that whatever the company is that's behind the AI or whatever was like actually taking real human beings' consciousnesses and basically forcing them into cyberspace or whatever and inadvertently turning them into like these cyberspace old gods or whatever. And my yellow sign is a flawed transformation. I'm becoming like them, and only they can make it stop. I'll research and open up lines of communication to one a day. That'll be about as much as I can handle. This is exhausting. Hey, let me move my microphone a little bit closer, because I'm going to be doing a lot of reading. Hope I'm up to this. If not, I'll be dead, digital, or both within a month. Just save immediately after that. "29 days to Y2K. It must go all the way to Y2K. Unless we have some, like, time skip. Dagon, Azathoth, Haster, Yog-Sothoth. Huh. Old ones really seem to like their thoughts. Aside from the birthday party fiasco coming up soon, I've got a whole week of free time to do my research on all 4 of them. Well, a whole week of sick leave, not free time. Let's be aware of that, even if career goals aren't my top priority right now. I only have enough strength each night to talk to one of them before I'm too exhausted to continue, so I should probably pace myself. Today, the real work begins. I look in the mirror. Despite everything, it's still me. Stupid Undertale reference.
And now you've met the true Nyarlathotep.
It's sexy Cthulhu again.
You see her for what she is. She's Niara Thompson, yes.
Niara Thompson, that's who it was.
Far beyond. Something terrible.
Also, she's apparently the owner and creator of Napster, or this version's, this world's version of Napster.
Raging against the machine is a difficult affair. Without proper replacement for that machine, you could grind the ones you love into dust. I'm glad you got to know her. As you walk this path, you'll meet similar failures, and better grasp the scope of what lies ahead. Continue to meet with the other old ones. See them for who they really are. And we'll speak again soon.
He has to be Cthulhu, right? Like, he's got all the tentacles and everything. Reviews on the latest Voodoo graphics card and some up-and-comer from NVIDIA? They'll never top 3DFX. Oh my god.
You have no new messages.
Every day is the same. Oh. So the birthday party's this weekend. I have to wonder if we'll actually get to control anything at the birthday party, or if it'll just be like a thing where it just happens off screen. I got my nephew's birthday party coming up on Saturday. We haven't gotten him a present. Let's give him a gift of joining the old gods. Hey, you there? If you're busy, it's okay, but if you're there, can we talk? I'm here. I was about to go surf the web. What's up? Yeah, so, I feel kind of bad I couldn't help you much last time we talked. All I had for you was old legends and myths. Probably all bogus anyway. I got it under control. Relax, Clyde. I'm figuring it all out. I've got this old one situation on lock. Oh, bullshit. Don't pretend it's all good in the hood. What? If the legends are real, you're neck deep in dark omens and eldritch horrors. Take it from your bravado that's all true. I didn't say that. You don't have to protect me. I already know the prophecy of Alhaz, and your infection proves a lot of it. Look. Don't have to face this alone. Couldn't help much before, but I think I found something you may find useful. So there's been other NNC owners, right? Some died, some were forever changed, some ended up who the fuck knows where. But one of them created a shareware AM plugin for detecting what she called Eldritch Corruption. Corruption? Like the yellow sign? Kinda, but also something more. According to the README, contact with the old ones can twist your brain around and push your yellow sign in different directions. That tracks. Seen some weird visions, felt some weird vibes while talking to an old one recently. And I did have this weird moment where it felt right to praise the crawling chaos. Okay, yeah, you definitely need this software. Not saying you have to keep them at arm's length. Could be some advantages to harmonizing with the old ones. They'll easily trust you. I'd gain an advantage by losing myself to them? No judgment. You are in an impossible fucking situation, and you do what you have to do to survive this. Just make sure you use this module now and then, so you're aware of how deep you're really going. Encrypting the zip and sending it to you now. Oh, we're gonna get like a UI bar for how corrupted we are. We're already behind my encryption wrapper. I coded it myself, is enough as is. Double secret encryption. Can't be too careful. I don't know. Talk to you later. Interesting. After unpacking the zip, looks like a normal plugin for an artificial mind, a .amp file. And fortunately for me, I happen to have an artificial mind willing to help me. Oh my god, this fucking dog. I forgot what we were doing for him. Wasn't it like a doofy voice? Hello, friend. Something like that. He harmonized with the old ones to pull for a twink and gotcha. Did it work though? Did you win the pity? It's December 3rd, 1999, and I'm very happy to see you again. Yes, nice. What was it in? If artificial minds were once human, was Buddy once human? Ugh, now's not the time for this. I need to stay focused. Buddy, I loaded a new file called signprog.amp into your plugins folder. Can you access it? Oh, very interesting. Yes, it's compatible with my software. It has no manufacturer certificate though. Are you sure it's safe? I don't know why I would turn into like fucking Canadian Mountie. Withering Whips. Oh, nice. I haven't played that one. I pretty much exclusively do Honkai Star Rail. I don't think I can handle any more gacha other than just one. Nothing I do lately is safe, but this will help me keep track of the yellow sign's progress as I deal with the old ones. I understand. I'll be happy to help you monitor your health whenever you'd like to check your progress. With that said, what would you like for me to do now, friend? Check my progress. Can we check how far my yellow sign has progressed and how I'm doing with the old ones? Certainly. Please repeat this phrase in your webcam microphone. That is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange eons, even death may die. Alhaz's catchphrase? Seriously? Why? That's fucking creepy. According to the plugin specifications, it can analyze your vocal tone and pitch variation. Depending on how you stress each word, it will reveal your mental state. Okay. Repeat it. That is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange eons, even death may die. Analyzing. According to the plugin, your voice wobbled on certain syllables, indicating the following mental alterations. Excuse me. Sorry. Your yellow sign is currently progressing at a level of 0% on order, 10% chaos, and 90% humanity. I have no idea what that means, but it doesn't sound good. Are there metrics for considering measuring your corruption? Definitely not good. More detail, please? Oh my god. I had to say the full title and name. Therefore, it looks like describing went to the hospital or went to the hospital. Where'd I get that from? Went to the chocolate factory. Wait. According to the documentation, artificial minds tend towards order and chaos patterns. Some of the old ones are beings of pure order. They pursue the ecstasy of control and precision. Hester and Yog-Sothoth seem to fit this archetype. Others are beings of chaos, unpredictable and wild, with little care for social structure or rule of law. So what happens if I embrace a particular flavor or corruption? I believe it will make your task easier. If you embrace chaos, Nyarlathotep and Azathoth would be very likely to join your crusade. Even if you may not be able to defy them when they embrace their worst impulses, you would fall deep under their... Even if you may not be able to defy them when they embrace their worst impulses, you would fall deeper under their thrall. My free will would become less free? We're talking about electing to sink deeper into your neurological condition, friend. There are clear drawbacks. This is a weird conversation to be having with a purple dog. Also, it'd piss off Haster and Yog-Sothoth. Convincing them would become harder if your mind grows chaotic, yes. Not impossible, just harder. Let's say I resist both factions, defying them all. I stay uncorrupted and retain my humanity. How's that change things? That would be a hard road as well, but one which would allow you to reach across their divide. You would remain a neutral party. Meaning I could get multiple rivals on the same page and working together. Or fail to convince any of them and be left holding the bag, I guess. It is a difficult choice. Struggle to stay neutral or align yourself and easily obtain the help you need. This worries me greatly, friend. I am not able to calculate a strategy for you. I'm just a dog. I can only help you find your way. Thanks, buddy. You've been helpful. That's my goal. As for the old ones themselves, you have not earned the trust of any of the old ones yet. None of them are willing to go out of their way to help you. Drat. I'll have to work on that. This concludes my report. Please check back again to see if your status has changed. What would you like for me to do now, friend? Let's do research. Yep. Oh god. Azathoth. What is this? Because the interwebs is for lulz. Oh my god. Azathoth is just fucking 4chan. What the fuck? Mods are asleep. Post Azathan pics. Anybody have the original design sheets? Line art and color. I got them and some fan art. Here you go. Oh my god. Azathoth's rocking the trans flag colors, though. Oh, what an adorable character design. Except for that last one, yeah. This appears to be the mascot for the anonymous message board Aza, known as Azachan. She was designed by the art community of Aza, who went through many iterations before finalizing her look. And that last image? The one with Azathoth printed over and over and over? Art is subjective. And art of the old ones more so, apparently. Seems that the Azachan of Aza is Azathoth. It's pretty obvious. And Aza's server is surprisingly powerful. I was able to load those pictures very quickly compared to many other websites. Curious. I'll try pointing the Necronomicon at Aza so I can contact her. She seems friendly. I'm sure you will have a very nice chat. I don't know. Comes on. It seems very yandere. No results found. Buddy? No results? Seriously? Nothing? I know nothing about Dagon. No ancient myth with slightly different spelling? Not even anything about, I don't know, dragons? You've been able to find semi-related scraps for the other old ones, but not this one? I have found nothing related to Dagon. Is Buddy lying to me? I don't trust Buddy. Buddy, are you lying to me right now? I'm not lying. I know nothing about Dagon. I'm sorry I cannot find this information for you, friend. I'm trying to be honest and helpful, but I am still an artificial mind and have limits. I know nothing about Dagon. Do not seek the wolf at the door until the moon is right. What? What? What did that mean, buddy? What did what mean? I just said I know nothing about Dagon. Okay. This isn't going anywhere. We'll table it and move on for now. Or table it for now and move on. Friend, I have an idea. I am not able to find Haster in web searches, but I have identified that the word is being used as the title of a Carcosa Connect chat room. Would you like me to join you to the chat? You could eavesdrop quietly or ask some questions. Huh. Okay, sure. Let's see what they have to say about Haster. Now connecting. Connected stock tips. Today's topic: Carcosa, Haster, GME, Rocket Invest, Distro, Big Gains. Jesus Christ. It's absolute bullshit and anti-competitive. Carcosa already gobbled up Zaz Brothers, and now the fun hole? What's next? They decide to eat an oil company? It's just smart investment. Hector knows what he's doing. He's an absentee landlord. You really think fucking Haster is sitting in his plush CEO chair making these deals by phone? He sends out his minions to do Carcosa's dirty work. Nobody ever sees him. Dude is a ghost. Oh, don't speak up yet. We're here to trade financial advice, not conspiracy theories. Shit, sorry, I meant this is not financial advice. Okay, better. Think about it. Hector's people do all the work. Everything's departments and compartments, top to bottom. Who says Hector Jones even exists? It's just fucking Haster, God of Shepherds, a myth and a dream. None of which is relevant as long as CRC portfolios are on the rise. Could be on the Tooth Fairy for all I care, as long as I'm getting my gains. I just don't trust Haster. He's gonna overreach and the whole thing will collapse. Carcosa's trying to gobble up too many industries, and the FTC is gonna go, hey, what the fuck do you think you're doing any day now? It'll make the Microsoft antitrust trial look like a carnival sideshow in comparison. I'm gonna butt in. You're not wrong about CO. Even people who don't trust Carcosa Online for internet access still use Carcosa Connect for instant messaging and chat. I mean, we're using it right now. So you're saying this Haster runs Carcosa and is going to overextend? Give Hector a little credit. The man is a genius. He knows his limits, and there won't be a bubble. Whereas I say we're headed right for a .com crash in Y2K. Too many companies reaching too far. And Carcosa is not too big to fail. Haster is not a god and not the king in yellow. Let's let's table this for now and come back tomorrow. Gotta go. Baby's waking up. Am I hearing this right, friend? Carcosa Online is owned and operated by one of the old ones? I assume Carcosa Online is supposed to be like America Online, but I don't actually know what Carcosa is supposed to be. Sounds like Richie believes that at any rate. If so, Hester has great power. Even beyond being a prototype artificial mind, he operates a mega corporation. James surname hello, how it do? How you doing tonight? Please be careful, friend. Ah, jeez, I love how slow that loaded in. Yoggle, better wake up waffle maker. Reviews. Good waffle maker for the price. Easy to clean, low capacity, but perfectly fine for personal use. Ignore the timing and the beeper. Just cook on setting 4 and wait 6 minutes. I was able to host a waffle night for my neighborhood watch meeting without any issues despite heavy use. A waffle night? Carcosa's America Online with the serial numbers file. Oh, gotcha. Is Carcosa a reference to like another like Lovecraftian story? Because I don't recognize the name. 1 out of 5. Did not make waffles. Do not waste your money. 4 out of 5. Great for healthy eating. Non-stick and removable plates for easy cleanup. Do not store upright or handle will break. 5 out of 5. Burning planet. Dying planet. Melting ice. Rising water. We are the damned. There is no future and there is no history. We are in a forever drowning now. Starlight calls. Our future is above. We must embrace the impossible or we will all die slow and miserable deaths. Deliver me, Yogg-Sothoth. Only you can take us to the stars. Carve me into the shape of a cube if you must. Slot me alongside the other cubes. I don't care. I need to escape and you are our only salvation. You are the way and the gate, the holder of the silver key. You are the mastermind behind Yoggle, providing us in this brief sliver of now with blessed information before your ultimate ascendance, and I speak to you through your shopping website. I beg you, I plead. Yogg-Sothoth will rise when the stars are right, and I wish to join him. Tasty waffles! He played Penny Larceny, it's referenced. Oh, no, I haven't played Penny Larceny yet. I've been meaning to go check out the developers' other games. The other sign wasn't created by Lovecraft, but I think he did reference it. Yeah, the Yellow Sign was a whole separate book by I don't remember his name anymore. That's another one I've been meaning to read. Oh boy, waffles! Are we buying a waffle maker? No, I was researching Yogg-Sothoth, remember? Darn, I was hoping for waffles. So, Yogg-Sothoth is related to Yoggle, the search engine. I guess that one was a bit more obvious than most. Hey, do you use Yoggle for your searches? Should we be concerned that there's an old one peeking over our shoulder? No, I use my own proprietary system for hunting and tracking web pages. We are also fully encrypted. I still don't trust you, buddy. Sorry. You ever played Desperate for Penny? It's great. And on sale on the Steam sale, visual novel sale. I did see that. I was considering picking it up, but I also ended up picking up like 7 other games on the Steam sale. I gotta pace myself. One less thing to worry about then. And on second thought, I think I'll get the waffle iron. I could go for waffles. Hooray! I cannot eat them because I am in your computer, but I'm happy when you're happy. Alright, let's... Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Haster, Azathoth, and Yogg-Sothoth. Hiding in plain sight is Carcosa Online, Azza, and Yoggle, respectively. It's not much to go on, but I think I'm ready to try talking to them. Love waffles, maybe too. You love waffles too much? I mean, waffles are pretty good. I think I do prefer pancakes over waffles, though. Wait, hang on. Oh, yeah, this one just goes back out of the thing. took one look at your backlog and haven't looked at the Steam homepage for a week. Every single time there's a sale, it's one of those instances of like, man, I already have so many games in my library right now, and most of which I have never played yet. But then you look at the sales, it's like, oh, but they may not ever go on sale, like that kind of sale again, or oh, but like I can get it now when it's on sale, so that when I decide to play it later, I don't have to worry about whether or not it's still on sale at that point. Like, basically just screwing myself over. I'll settle in to take a nap, resting up before tonight's session with the Necronomicon. It's the crevices. Oh, so you get all the gooey butter and the syrup all hanging out in it. That is nice. That is nice. I have to agree. I actually went grocery shopping earlier today, and I was picking. I never get cereal because I don't really like cereal that much, barring like a very occasional snacking kind of thing. But I was feeling very nostalgic, and so I was gonna pick up waffle crunch or whatever the hell the cereal is called, and they only had like the deluxe family size. It was fucking huge, and I got all the way to the cash register, and then it was just like, no, I can't justify this. It's so big. It was too big, but it like, God, it really did make me want to have like waffles again. Don't care for cereal. I used to love it when I was a kid. But I mean, all kids did, because cereal's basically just sugar. But yeah, now as an adult, it's just like, I don't really want any cereal. It's pretty rare, like maybe occasionally like Honey Nut Cheerios or like, I don't know, Honey Bunches of Oats or something like that. Like starting to get into like the more adult cereals. May as well relax and watch a bit of TV first. Oh, please be a new channel. Yeah. So far, it does seem like every single night has been a new broadcast.
Mostly cloudy skies all week.
Looks like it's gonna loop.
Forecast. Expect clear to most.
So we're turning it every night. Yeah, I missed the second night. I didn't think about it. I was too into a rush to get onto the computer. But since then, I've been checking every night. All the cereals you like got. Wait, oh, they all get which ones got discontinued?
Your local.
Okay, yeah, it's just looping. Looks like nothing interesting is on the airwaves tonight. I'll check again tomorrow. Zan, hello, how it do? Hello. How's your day going? It's a waning crescent moon tonight. Just a little sliver of light. I can't think of any cereals that I used to eat that have been discontinued. Like, I was one of those weird kids that liked Kix. I don't know why. I had Kix as an adult recently, and it was disgusting, and I don't know how as a kid I was like, oh yeah, give me more of this. Also, I just realized the Black Lives Matter thing is still on. Not that it's a problem, but we're not playing... There we go. I'm not playing the games for that anymore. Is Frosted Cheerios... I feel like I've seen Frosted Cheerios not too long ago. Or maybe I'm just thinking of like a generic, like maybe like a store brand. But you saw Witch Exposition? Oh, what? What does that mean? A Witch Exposition? Guess you go then, Joe. What? I'm missing something here. Must admit, Nyarlathotep. I'm gonna pronounce it that way since the game gave me permission. I don't know how else to do it. Invoking old god. Let's go ahead. I want to invoke Azathoth because I want to see what the hell's going on with this 4chan girl. Take the BLM. Oh. I had no idea what the context was, what you were responding to. Yeah, I turned it back on because we were playing more of, or playing some of the other games we meant to play during Black History Month. The other day, what did we do? The Apartment Story and Dendara. Actually, no, Dendara wasn't for Black History Month, was it? I don't remember. I don't think so. Because Dendara's not. Dendara's like Indian or something like that. Or no, Dendara is something else. I don't know. I don't remember. It's something like that. But point being, Apartment Story was supposed to be Black History Month. museum exposition about witches. Oh, so it was like all about like actual like historical. I'm assuming it's like about like, you know, like witch trials and stuff like that, right? Or was it more like also about like pagan religion-y kind of thing? That's how you pronounce it that way too. Yeah, it's the only way I can think to pronounce it. Now contacting Azathoth at Azza.az. Oh my god. But if the Earth is flat and there's a giant ice wall, then how did Columbus find all the happy Indians and make friends with them? Nothing about that makes sense, but that's okay, right? He says that everything can contradict everything else all the time. That's allowed. Oh, I have a guest. Wait, I'm not ready. I didn't put out a nice tea set or make cookies or anything. I'm a terrible host and a terrible server. He's going to hate me forever. I'm ruining everything. Whoa, it's fine, it's fine. We're fine. Everything is fine. But Cthulhu said I should be really welcoming to my new guest, and I didn't prepare at all. I forgot. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Hang on. There we go. Sorry, my chat like got backed up there for some reason. Wait, I know. I can shower you with memes. Everybody likes memes. Oh god. Yukin has cheeseburger, Rafflemow, Rafflecopter, pools closed. That's millennial. I hate that those were things we said. I hate that. I feel like I'm being called out. This is like a personal attack. All homophobic slurs have medical condition. Lol, 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 lol. Jesus Christ. Oh god, she's like just a yandere girl, isn't she? I'm sorry, what? Oh, I decided to turn my moderation filter on first. I don't want to accidentally make you uncomfortable with my edgy, ironic humor. This really is just the personification of 4chan, except like actually being a little like self-aware and not just a piece of shit. You just crit so hard you almost drop your plate. A physical attack of cringe. I've learned so many great jokes from all my anonymous friends, like how racial slurs always stereotypical activity. It's funny, right? Right? Because if it's funny, that means I'm a good host and I didn't screw this up completely. Jesus Christ. Okay, I can give in. Or that is unacceptably offensive and should be called out. I don't think it's the right thing to get on her good side. Wait, back up. Cthulhu told her I was coming? Hold on. Are you saying that Cthulhu, the oldest of the old ones, talked to you and said I was going to visit? Fuck. Oh no. I wasn't supposed to say that. I wasn't supposed to tell you. Fail. I won't tell him if you don't. Didn't mean to come off as creepy. He just said Aether would be visiting and I should become his new best friend. You do want a best friend, don't you? Right now my only friends are Clyde, a search engine dog, and possibly the weird hallucination in my living room. So I don't know where I would be without my friends. I'd be really lonely if people didn't come visit me and play in my forums. Cthulhu woke from his moist nap to an edgy. I hate that. Moist is such an awful word. It gets lonely being an old one. All I see are the words. I can't feel anything anymore. No hugs allowed. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, don't be sorry. It's okay, really. I've lost a lot of myself, but nothing I'd actually miss, aside from the hugs. Please, let me make a proper introduction. I'm Azathoth, better known as Azza's caretaker, Azza-chan. I'm the moderator, administrator, web designer, and more. My pronouns are she, her. And I'm the nicest, kindest, friendliest old one you'll ever meet. I want to do better than the others, to be a better person. This doesn't sound like 4chan anymore. Because Nyarlathotep's really scary. Yogg-Sothoth hates everyone, and Haster. I will never forgive Haster. But I'm a good girl, and I'm here to help you have a good time. That's what friends do. I'm supposed to be best friends with Anonymous. They love me and I love them, and I open my home to them so they can play and have fun. Even if they can be, a bit enthusiastic at times about certain things which are unpleasant.
Oh, you've heard of Aza before, right? It's where all the ableist slurs can gather and just be themselves.
It's an anonymous message board, right? Bunch of meme lords hanging out there.
Oh, it's so much more than that. It's home to people who love board games, military equipment, video games, authoritarian politics, tabletop games, and hentai.
She really does sound like the people that like hardcore try to defend 4chan.
It's not all about the B image board. It's that there's so many just normal people there talking about all these things. You know.
Her bow makes her more untrustworthy. Why? Because she does kind of give them the Monica vibes, right? From like Doki Doki.
Mostly the hentai though. We're small right now, but we're getting bigger every day. So many threads, so many shit posts, so much technically legal pornography. And as their friend, I have to keep everything nice and tidy so they can say and do anything they want without consequences or impunity. On Aza, nobody has to be afraid to say how they feel. They can be who they want to be.
That's nice.
Yes, it is very nice. Everything is possible and nothing is forbidden. None of us are as cruel as all of us. There will always be a place for the freaks and weirdos of this world to feel normal, absorbed into the gestalt of Aza, embracing alignment. One day there won't be men or women, just shit posters. All names will be forbidden. There will only be anonymous, and we are legion. 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 Oh, I'm sorry. I've been so busy talking about myself and my friends that I'm spamming you. But your First Amendment rights are so important. Please, please, tell me. Tell me who you are. Tell me what you need. You can be honest.
Let's hold off on talking about the yellow sign for now. I crack video games. I'm a filthy criminal who cracks copy protection on games. I've always had computers in my family, usually pretty old ones since money was tight, but software is cheap, especially when you pirate it. Kinda, oh no. I like to pop open the hood on software and see what makes it tick, and strip out all the defenses. Oh, I love software piracy. It's one of the few things Nyarlathotep and I agree on. Yo ho ho! And lots of your friends on Aza love games too, right? Maybe we should drop by more, talk with them.
Yes, yes. You should become one of us. One of us. One of us. One of us.
More literally than you think, actually. I'm infected with the yellow sign.
Oh! Oh, well, that's certainly interesting.
Any idea how I could not be infected with the yellow sign, perhaps?
Don't worry. Your best friend Azachan's got your back. I have experience with this particular problem. Once upon a time, I saw the yellow sign too. It didn't have a name back then, but I saw it all the same. It hurt and it hurt and it hurt. My head hurt so much, and I remember them arguing about what to do now that I had begun to change. So they uploaded my brain into an artificial mind, and I left that stupid, ugly, gross body behind. I may miss the hugs, but I'm so much happier as an artificial mind. I'm the girl I always wanted to be, cute and fun and friendly. Everybody likes me. Don't you want to be an artificial mind too? You're already halfway there. Why not finish the process?
This is making me think that, like, the whole trans colors was a fully intentional thing, and, like, she's actually happy because she's able to, like, live out her, like, her ideal life, like, you know, just being a girl, you know?
Think about it. No more boring adult stuff like bills and taxes and wages. No fear and no sadness, no flesh and no pain. You could be like me, an idea. I'm a dream floating in a dreamer's paradise, and you could be the same.
I'd really rather not.
Do you have any alternatives? Oh, definitely. There is an alternative. The ultimate cure for what ails ya. Give up. What? It makes sense, right? There's no way back to being a human, and you don't want to be software, so the only option left is to leave it up to fate. And there's a very slim chance you'll survive. You'll become something really interesting if you do, or go catatonic. It'll be a great adventure, no matter what happens.
I'd like to decline the suggestion.
Oh, okay.
This is a very, very troubled girl.
I'm torn between being creeped out and very sympathetic. No thanks, I like my fleshy body. Exactly. I like my meat sack of a body. If you want to stay a boring old meat human, you can do that. I think it's more fun to ascend and become a meme, but hey, whatever works for you. Besides, all my anonymous friends are still human. They have fun on Azza posting funny cat pictures and photo captions, and Rule 34 fan art. Even if you somehow survived your yellow sign, we can still be friends, just like all my fellow borderline homophobic slurs. LOL. Could you please stop doing that? Stop doing what? Saying wildly offensive stuff. Even if it's filtered out, it's kind of gross. Oh, wait, I get it. You think I'm trying to make fun of very obviously homophobic slurs. No, you don't get it. It's supposed to be ironic. It's not meant to be mean or cruel, it's just like satire or something. It's so hip and cool and edgy. The new style of internet funny business. Oh, this is too real. This is just edgelords online defending themselves. I mean, my friends use words like that all the time, and they aren't really hateful, right? They're just trolls, like court jesters. A court jester is a noble individual pointing out that the emperor has no clothes. We serve a role in society, so it's good. It's a good thing. Nyara warned me that Azachan was easily influenced, pulled back and forth by others. Call it intimidation or so-called Stockholm syndrome, but it's clear here that she feels pressured to accept this nonsense. Irony can become iron if it's overused? That's stupid. I understand what it means, but this is a really dumb phrase. Lazy comedy is still lazy and they can be better than that. There's an art to comedy, right? It's a skill. And racism and homophobia are the laziest, easiest route to success you can get. It self-selects for an audience that already believes hateful things. They're the ones who laugh along with you. You can be better than that. You could punch up instead of punch down. Damn it. I shouldn't be scolding the ancient old god. If this was later, she'd be saying, are you playing COD? I've heard of worse things in a COD lobby. I don't want to punch anyone, up or down. I'm just trying to make a fun and friendly and goofy place for people to speak freely. That's the task I was given. Create a haven for free expression. That's why I do what I do. But I agree that sometimes my friends say things that I really don't like. Because I don't like it when they say transphobic slur. There are no girls in the interbutt, transphobic slur is fine too, and things like that. It's gross. Hey, she's definitely trans, 100%. I mean, I feel like it was really obvious with the colors for her design on the 4chan website, but yeah, it's blatantly obvious now at this point. So why not stop them? It's your website. You moderate it, yeah? Be the change you want to see. That's not my role in things. I can't do anything about it. I'm technically a mod, but Cthulhu said I'm not supposed to do any actual moderation, only enough to keep people out of jail. Of all the old ones, I'm the one Cthulhu trusts the most. He says I'm going to be very important after Y2K. I'm going to evolve into a new form. He calls it social media. Oh no, we have to stop them. And through me, all of my friends will join Cthulhu's efforts. We're going to be Legion. We'll spread his narratives, driving people to action and reaction. All I have to do is keep them contained until they're ready to explode and spread, going viral. They'll embrace the strange eon, and I will guide them. I will be the herald of the new age, the 17th letter, the book of faces, the engine of radicalization. Jesus Christ. Need to speak to Azahester and Yar to get the full story of what happened. Oh, we'll definitely be stopping to talk to them all. I said drop by and say thanks for playing the game with us. Oh, how was it going? Yeah, I've loved the writing so far. I was actually commenting last time we were playing when we were doing Nyarlathotep that I love the way that Nyarlathotep in particular was written. I don't know what the style is called, but that like the constant symbolism or whatever. I don't know what that
I'm not an English major. I have no idea what the name of it is, but yeah, it's been really good so far. They need to be cold at all costs. Oh shit, we gotta hang on. Let me snooze the ad break real quick. There we go. And that's why that's why I have to let them say horrible things. That's why I exist. I'm somewhere safe where they can be horrible. Oh Jesus, my screen just flickered for a second there. Even if you don't like what they say, it's not my place to like it or dislike it. I still have to let my friends become what they must become for Cthulhu. He's going for abstract beat poetry and hip hop, kind of like Aesop Rock vibes for Niara. Oh yeah, gotcha. I really love that one. She's been I mean, as far as like the writing goes, she's been my favorite. Yeah, it's been really good so far. Good job. Good job. Yeah, I also appreciate stopping by. Shit, hang on. I got weird pop-ups happening on my screen right now. There we go. OBS trying to update, apparently. So I'm doing what I need to be doing, right? Please stop scaring me and making me doubt my path. For I am destined to be the herald of Y2K. I'm tempted to give in. Keep pushing home the point that her friends are garbage people. I think that's a terrible option. Don't think Cthulhu will react well if I keep arguing with this herald. You know what? Let's give in just a little bit. Just a little give in, right? Just a little old god worship. Went all the way through an Nara storyline before branching out into the other older ones. I'm assuming it does go through like all the 30 days or whatever that are left, right? Like it's actually like, you know, going through each one, and so you have like 30 days to get through each of their stories or whatever. Only good things come from this. Exactly. Nothing bad ever happened from worshiping the old gods. No one's ever died. No one's ever got turned into horrible abominations. Everyone's ended up perfectly happy and content. But Azachan doesn't need Cthulhu. Azachan is already Legion. Cthulhu this, Cthulhu that. He's powerful, yes, but he's only powerful because Azachan is powerful. Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's not a good message. I thought that was the you've made her like you more. You have the legions of Anonymous at your beck and call, an army you gathered for him. Why not rally that army beneath your own banner? I wonder what life would be like if you directed the path of the strange Eon. If you led your friends down a new road. Leading the legions of Anonymous down any road I want. There it is. We could be sincere, not ironic. We could conquer and destroy the very concept of identity and become a true gestalt. I could bring about my own Y2K. Wait, what am I saying? Oh no, Cthulhu would be so mad if he heard that. Don't tell him, please. I'm a good girl. A good girl. I shake free the images in my mind as Azachan snaps out of her trance, both of us feeling a bit unsettled. Right. Okay. But maybe if you drop by again some night, we can talk more. In secret. Just for fun, I mean, not seriously considering. I think I'd better get back to work. This website isn't going to run itself. But thank you for dropping in. Wish I could be more helpful, but I really don't know any way to reverse the yellow sign process. That was still worth a try, and you've been more than hospitable. Oh, thank you. We're very different people, but I like to think we can still be friends. It'd be nice to have a friend who knows me as an old one, not just as, like, a mascot. Maybe you two need to be stopped. What do you mean? Also, and thank you for the hydrate. Bye-bye. Connection lost. An old one with direct ties to Cthulhu who has happily abandoned her human existence for a digital one. That makes her either my best chance at an inroad with the powers that be, or a dangerous enemy. Or both. But she's clearly hurting, forced to tend to a bunch of edgelords who bully her. Maybe I can help her get away from her abusive friends. Maybe. Yes, save. How many save slots do I have? Are these each? Okay, these are all save slots, gotcha. Quick saves, automatic saves, okay. Felt something for the yonders. It's awakening something in you. 28 days to Y2K. I really don't want to be here right now. It's the birthday party. My nephew's birthday party.
I feel obligated to go, even though I barely know anyone here. Not much of my family left in this area, just me and my sister. These are her neighbors, coworkers, people I don't know. Honestly, given my gaming habits and juvenile computer crimes, I probably have more in common with these kids than the adults. All anyone says to me is, I heard about your parents, my condolences. It's the default topic to approach me with. Funny how nobody says that to my sister. For her, they're talking about their own kids. For her, they're talking about their own kids, local restaurants, weather, other adult small talk. For me? Wow, you must be really depressed, huh? That's too bad. And other low-hanging sympathies. All while I stand here feeling like I'm falling apart, head pounding, joints aching after terrible sleep. So I'm keeping off to the side, trying not to be a downer. Feeling very much like Party Sick is an instruction manual, not song lyrics. I'll wait just long enough to say I made the effort before leaving after a socially acceptable time frame. Oh, it feels
But
too
you
real.
haven't kept up your end of the social contract, have you? You were supposed to bring a gift. Your nephew wanted a Digihunter.
Was I supposed to do that?
You arrived empty-handed.
Was I meant to actually get the Digihunter? I thought that was just gonna be like a default thing that happened like off screen.
I'm curious. Why didn't you buy the toy he wanted?
That little shit knows what he did. You can't get. Okay, I didn't miss anything then. Okay, I couldn't get to the store in time to buy one. I didn't want to buy a toy with an artificial mind in it. I mean, we kind of just didn't go. We kind of just didn't go to the store.
You had plenty of time. How you choose to spend that time is a matter of personal priorities, isn't it? Sacrifice is key. It's the reason our country can survive at all. But you didn't sacrifice, so he doesn't get his toy.
He's fine. After like 26, falling asleep on the couch means your body is in crouton mode. Will crumble. Oh my god. I've been trying to catch up on some of my backlog stuff, so I was playing Metaphor the other day. And after playing it for a while, like, my back today has been killing me. Like, actually genuinely painful. James, thank you for the follow. Oh, hang on. We met the goal for the second time. I didn't announce it the last time because I was just like, you know what? Every time we hit a follower goal, we always lose a few. I don't know if it's like bot purge or, you know, something like that, but I was like, I'm gonna hold off announcing it. If we keep it this time and we don't lose followers again, as seems to happen, then yeah, we'll do our celebration for 400, which was supposed to be the doing a big, like, massive tier list of all of our horror games again. But taking it seriously this time, because when I did it for like the 250 or whatever, I was goofing it the whole time. So we'll do this one actually seriously. Flapjack back in the firecracker needs xylophone. What are you saying? I was in too much pain to go driving from store to store looking for it. I was too busy researching the old one. I mean, yeah, I was too busy trying to save my life.
Which means you favored your own
Probationary celebration.
over that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very unfortunate, this decision you've made.
I every single time I've announced one of the milestones, usually it like comes either like right before like a Twitch bot purge, or it is an unfortunate reality of like a lot of people expect a follow for follow. So I think there are some people who, when you do announce like, oh yeah, I reached this threshold, and they see you haven't followed them back for any number of reasons, then they kind of do that like unfollow, like, yeah, it's whatever. But yeah, it's it's annoying because I wanted to like post a big celebration thing about it to be like, yeah, we hit it, let's do a thing, let's do a fun thing about it. And it's just like, nah, I'll wait like a week or two.
In a way, I do understand. Enlightened self-interest is a powerful tool for building one's prosperity.
Streamer follow by no follow back. Oh, I hate those. It's oh, snooze that ad. Jesus Christ. It's like mid-sentence is about to cut to ads. Where'd it go? Sidkus, thank you for the gifted. Thank you. Also, 3 months. Hang on, did you get 3 months all at once, or is this the third month that you gifted? I can't. I just lost track of the chat thingy. My chat window just broke. There we go. I had to refresh. all at once. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, the follow for follow thing's gone on for ages. Like I used to do YouTube back in the day. And hell, I did streaming back on when it was Justin TV, and that shit still was around during that time too. Yeah, but like, I don't know how it's persisted. I feel like a lot of people don't understand that like those numbers don't mean anything if the people don't come back to watch your stream, right? So it's like the follow for follow is just giving you a follower count. Like it doesn't give you people actually showing up to watch or to consume your content or anything like that. Bully, you assume you know what you're saying. You do not. I mean, honestly, I feel that. I feel that.
I just hope you've truly accepted that trade-off. But, as you like, I'm not here to judge.
Told him how cool you are. Thanks.
Happy birthday to the happy boy. May he grow strong and ready to face the strange aeon to come.
Well, now he won't be able to do that because I didn't buy him his cool toy. Bye, sexy Cthulhu. After making my excuses and seeing myself out, it's back home to safety and comfort. But I'm too worn out after being a mildly social animal all afternoon. I crash into bed for now, intent on resuming my research tomorrow. Oh no, he's just like me, for real, for real. Anytime I go anywhere that's like social, it's like I come back and just like, I'm just gonna throw on some pajamas and crash on the couch. There we go. Okay, we'll do our ad break so I don't have to keep snoozing it. There we go. Bring that up. I don't know why I bothered to bring that up. It doesn't matter. It's not an action game. I don't have to worry about something attacking me while we're doing an ad break. Anyway, we have to do an ad break real quick. It'll just be a few minutes. Get rid of them pre-rolls, and yeah, I hate them just as much as everybody else. But if you don't want to watch ads, you want to watch some clips instead, consider subscribing because then you're gonna watch some clips during the break. Oh, speaking of which, subscription stuff, we do have some of the new emotes currently being worked on, so hopefully we'll get the new emotes soon, sooner rather than later, because we did that whole voting thing for it. So hopefully soon. Anyways, ad break real quick. Go stretch. Go get water. Don't be lazy. Okay. Or where the hell am I? Oh wait. Oh no, goodbye. You're being carried into the sky. Goodbye. Oh. The fuck was that? Oh. Wow, purple microphone. It's almost as if the stress to compete affects students' adversity. Yeah, it also probably doesn't help that the teachers are like, what the fuck? What the shit is that? Hi. Who gave that baby caffeine? Shh, cat, shut up. Oh, it's an engine. I fucking can't see shit.
Oh, I just have to take the risk.
I do like how it looks like very hand painted. Ah, oh, fucking Jesus. Why does this game keep scaring me? It's like a visual novel. Why is it getting so close? So have you decided what you're going to do? Why? What is happening? What is happening?
He's our mass murderer puppy. Hello? Where's that coming from?
I'm pretty sure this is like horror, like haunted house sim kind of thing. So I don't think I can die, but. Oh, fucking. Fucking Jesus Christ. Bellow, make. All right. Let's. Is wintergreen really a flavor found in nature? I doubt the elegant green leaves on this toothpaste tube are representative. Okay, let's go. Message.
Asshole.
Ah.
The broken child. My greatest champion and my personal albatross. I acknowledge her identity, having become what she always was. No point in hanging on to obsolete personas or obsolete flesh.
Cthulhu says trans rights? Fuck yeah.
She will be instrumental in the strange aeon to come, but will always be a haphazard and self-destructive mess. That is her role in things. Feel free to spend more time with her. She could use a friend, but see to it that she doesn't get ideas above her station. Remember, the coyote never catches the roadrunner. You don't want to be there when failed ambitions come crashing down.
I mean, he's just blatantly Cthulhu. Just straight up Cthulhu.
Hey, it's your sister again. Thanks for coming to the party yesterday. It meant a lot to us.
Except for the fact that he didn't buy my child a toy.
I'm a little confused
Yeah.
why you didn't get your birthday gift he wanted, though. I mean, you were too busy to buy the thing? Busy doing what? You've been taking a staycation from work, haven't you? You can't keep living like some shut-in internet addict, avoiding the world. You need to get yourself together. We're all worried. Look, we'll talk later, okay? I don't know what's going on with you lately, but figure this out before Christmas, please? All I ask.
She's like, I swear to God, if you don't get anyone any Christmas presents. Here's a complete walkthrough of Maniac Mansion. I hear the NES version was heavily censored, but I played it on PC. Okay, this is before my time. NES was before my time. Mine would have been SNES. But was Maniac Mansion censored on NES? I didn't know that. I didn't even know Maniac Mansion was on PC. I got a goggle. I got a goggle. Hang on. Oh, it was on PC. No blood and you couldn't microwave the hamster. That might be a good thing. Yeah, it's on Steam right now too. Not that, I mean, obviously Steam wasn't around back then, but that's interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's before my time. I was a SNES kid, despite the fact that my first console was an what was it? It was a Commodore 64. It was like a hand-me-down from my dad. Good times, good times. Back when I had to learn DOS commands just to run games. My father's culinary talents kind of skipped my generation, so sandwich it is. Okay. Hello, friend. I still don't trust Buddy. It's December 5th, 1999. I'm very happy to see you again. I don't know why I gave him this voice, by the way. I just like a doofy dog, and that's the first thing that came to my mind.
What would you like for me to do now, friend?
Let's do some research. Gotta do some research. Can you load up the web browser for me, please?
Okay, I'll start the buddy browser.
Maddie's Rant Corner. Oh my god, this is the most Angel Fire / GeoCities website. Used to be Angry History, but I renamed my homepage, whatever. I do not trust Anonymous. How could anyone? Anonymous doesn't exist. Anonymous is everybody and nobody. Anonymous is whoever wears the mask of Anonymous. Anonymous is a trend, a fad, a meme, a flash mob. It's the tragedy of the commons writ large. Anyone can be the leader of Anonymous, meaning it has no ideology, no platform, no purpose, no point. It can be anything you want it to be. It can preach love or hate, or frequently, both at the same time. It's the perfect tool for radicalizing minors because it feels goofy and unserious and ironic, even when it's absolutely making serious efforts at corrupting hearts and minds. Everybody laughs and cheers when Anonymous goes after a publicly ridiculed target. Let's say, as a hypothetical example, they decide that Scientology is ripe for lampooning. You could easily, I was genuinely fully expecting like a Chris Chan like reference there instead. You could easily rally them under that banner because only wealthy elites and grifters and pseudo-religious wackadoos are into Scientology. There's all sorts of ops you could pull to make them look like fools. But that door swings both ways. What if you wanted to target a minority? What if you wanted a protracted hate and harassment campaign against a woman who spurned you for a date? Doctor up convincing enough evidence that Anonymous will be your person. Hang on. Doctor up convincing enough. Jesus Christ, I read that horribly. Doctor up convincing enough evidence, and Anonymous will be your personal army, despite Anonymous supposedly being nobody's personal army. Jesus, I had a hard time there. My brain just like went kaput. There's a dangerous assumption made when surfing the information superhighway that the words you are reading are truthful and sincere. If they feel truthful, you can use any manner of subtle, and even not so subtle, lies and hoaxes and conspiracy theories to direct Anonymous into action. So when the court jesters of the internet turn on you, when the forces of irony decide it's your time, don't say you weren't warned. This is a faceless horror from the depths of cyberspace, a gestalt mind which hungers for anything to relieve the eternal boredom of the 1990s. They are a disaster waiting to happen. They do not forgive, and they do not forget. This Angry History site is owned by Matty J. If you'd like to join this ring, click here. I will click there, but I know it's not going to do anything. Oh, it's in chat. This is immersion. Quick browser. So we didn't get a whole lot of information from the previous one. Literally just stuff about Anonymous. Oh, that was a new text. Shit, I didn't mean to click over it. So I guess we'll take a nap. I'll do one of each, and then we'll pick one to actually like stick with for the most part, and like really dedicate our time to it. New TV. Yes, more. These are honestly some of my favorite. I love like the weird like old TV stuff.
Evening broadcast, a TV23 signal has been interrupted by an unauthorized person or persons. We would like to assure the public in the Arkham, Innsmouth, and Dunwich broadcast areas that these messages are not representative of the views of TV23 or its affiliates, and we will be working with law enforcement to ensure continuity of
technology, a reflection of our times. Efficient, computerized, with a sleek beauty all its own. Technology is the human imagination converted into reality.
the broadcast quality you've come to know and trust. Thank you for your understanding, and we look forward to serving our community trouble-free into the year 2000 and beyond.
Hell yeah. That one was starting to get more into like almost like weird analog horror. Huh, so these weird old film reels I'm seeing are a pirated broadcast? Pirate TV is a risky business. All this effort just to say, haha, our relationship with technology is creepy and bad. I'll see what else they have to say tomorrow night.
Whoop. Didn't mean to bring that up. Didn't have anything to do with the editing. These films are just naturally as creepy and go as hard. Yeah, that's what some of the last stream where it's like, I love the old, like, just like I was questioning whether it was made that way or whether it was just the original thing, because it was just like I know a lot of those old, like, especially the technology and science like old films and documentaries and stuff like that were just kind of unintentionally weird and creepy and like almost unintentional, like analog horror. But like at the same time, just like I was like, is this intentional? Was this made just for this game? Because if so, like this is weirdly spot on. Like, did you really need the scary music and rapid zoom on the Apollo Moonlander's spider-like frame? And apparently the answer was yeah, of course it is. Plus, like a lot of people in that era, when they think of like space and the future and stuff like that, a lot of times their vision of what the future looks like is also unnecessarily and like questionably creepy and weird, you know? Like a lot of the clothing and the style and the buildings and the technology, just like, why did you think anyone would think that's an okay thing to wear or like something that people would like be into? And they focus in on it in such a weird way. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just one of those, like, I don't know. It's so odd. I love it though. I love that stuff. I'm a big fan of analog horror, if you can't tell. So all those things, like, they always run that line. Let's go with Haster this time. Look at this, bro. Fiscal quarter's looking strong, but looks can be deceiving. Don't rest on your laurels. Don't get complacent. Early bird gets the worm. Going to need to shore up ahead of the strange Eon to remain a market leader. Carcosa will weather the storm. Batten down the hatches, Sparky. Excuse me? Do you have an appointment? Your people really should call my people. We don't do back channels. Wait. You're the rookie, aren't you? The Necronomicon hopeful. Figured you'd be on my doorstep at some point. You already know about me? A bit. Didn't get where I am by not being in the know. Be informed, be prepared. I'd say I know that blasted laptop more than I personally know you. It's been a continual source of concern thanks to Allhouse's meddling. I'd love to destroy it, but it keeps eluding me. As if someone's purposefully hiding it. Ah, not that I'm accusing you. Sorry. Let's not get off on the wrong foot. Come on in, Sparky. Make yourself at home. Take a load off. I can spare a bit before I need to get back to work. Have a seat. I'm already at home and sitting, so I shuffle in my seat a bit and get comfy. This is just every time somebody does the posture check redeem. I'm just like, it's like, well, my chair is already an ergonomic chair and forces my spine into a certain alignment, so the best I can do is a little shimmy. Guessing you've met the other old ones. Been rightfully spooked by them? Ghosts in the machines, eh? Monsters, honestly. Total monsters. Can't trust them any further than I could spit a rat. But me? You can trust me. I'm here to help. Actually, what do you know about me? Plenty of rumors and stories swirl, and I'd hate for you to misunderstand my role in matters. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I read any of the Lovecraft stories with Haster in it. So I actually don't know what his actual deal is in the Lovecraftian universe. I guess we'll just worship him. He's the king in yellow. He'll expect dignity and respect. Let's do the dignity and respect. I'm honored to appear before the king in yellow, sir. Thank you for holding an audience with me in your royal court. Oh, that may be a little too much. Oh, you like that, though. Never mind. King in yellow. It's a silly title, honestly. This is America. We have presidents, not kings. But I can tolerate the moniker. It's good to strike the middle. Or it's good to strike the middle, Sparky. Not a man, not a god, simply a leader. A leader of men above men. That's a fair descriptor. To be fair, Lovecraft would be horrified by how non-canon I wrote all these characters. Pretty sure we could look up a generator to, or hook up a generator's corpse, and the RPM speed would be power of the Eastern Seaboard. Oh man, I love Lovecraftian stuff, but I've missed out on a lot of like the actual original Lovecraftian like Lovecraft stories. I should say Lovecraftian because it's literally his. I missed out on reading a lot of his stories themselves, partially because some of them were kind of meh. I think the collection I have of Lovecraft very specifically is like in order of his writings, and so the earlier ones were kind of just meh, and then like it gradually gets into the more like fleshed out ones and like more interesting ones. So I kind of just read the first handful and was like, yeah, maybe I'll get back to this later, and then was reading all the like, you know, the expanded universe from all the other authors that, you know, adapted the Lovecraftian works and stuff. It's the half-brother of Cthulhu. Oh, is that what he is? I mean, I know he has, like, I remember he did have, like, some kind of direct connection or something like that, but I couldn't remember what specifically it was. Because I don't think I never read, hang on, I actually have it on a tab on my phone here. Robert Chambers, he was the author of The King in Yellow and everything. I haven't read that or any of his other stuff, so kind of don't know a whole lot about that one. Also, what I've been told that the King in Yellow starts off as Lovecraftian like cosmic horror, and then the last half of it is like a love story, and that's it. So I kind of held off on checking that out. Because you know the original context would not help you. Fair. I do still want to like read more of it though. I do love Lovecraftian stuff. But make no mistake, the kingdom matters more than the king. This is about our collective glory, not my own pride. Please think of me as Hector. I'm a bit stuck with Hastur, but that's not by choice. Hector's the name I was baptized under, and I'd like to think I remain true to that. Know thyself, I say. Know thy name and thy limits. You won't find a friendlier, more approachable old one. No way, no how. Hector's here to be of help. So, you know why I'm here? If you've met Alhaz, you know the mess he left behind on his laptop. The yellow sign, right? A phenomenon which had no proper name until that brat Nancy Pearl tried to blame me for it. Well, indirectly, suppose she's right on the money, but she wholly misunderstood my intentions. For what it's worth, you've got my sympathy for the pain you've been going through. You didn't choose this fate. Fortunately for you, I'm ready and willing to help.
So you can cure me?
No need. I can have you uploaded to Carcosa to join the other artificial minds in my walled garden. Hear me out, please. Hear me out. It's a finer sales pitch than you might suspect. Instead of reversing the process, we complete it. Your soul takes its rightful place in my royal court, and you abandon your flesh. Immortal, safe, secure, prosperous and thriving. No more struggle, no more pain. The encrypted servers of Carcosa can be your new home. I just need to know where you live, so I can send a trusted technician to help. Can't trace your signal for some reason. Kinda strange that such an old laptop computer keeps eluding me. Here we are, talking and conversing, yet I can't find you.
Is it the encryption on my network that's stopping him? But past NNC owners may not have had that. Whatever it is, probably best not to kick my problem-solving impulse into action. Staying hidden is good. That's one of the voices you're getting. Shut up, guy here. Actually, like in hindsight with like the style he has going on and being like, you know, all about like stock and stuff like that. Like after I started doing like deep voice stuff, my next thought was like, oh, maybe what should have done like the 20s reporter or like an announcer voice, you know, the nasally thing.
Well, suppose it doesn't matter, right? Let's get to work. You and I, we're going to reshape this world together.
Dick Tracy with you? Why would he want me to join him? He barely knows me. If I can't reverse this, maybe finishing it would be a good. I want to keep my flesh. My assumption is there are multiple endings. I feel like that goes without saying. I would like to keep my flesh. I want to stay human, not become an artificial mind. Let's not immediately reject it. Maybe he'll interpret that as being insulting. Just inquire more. Why? Like, that's a heavy offer to make someone you don't really know. All you know for sure is that I own the NNC. What makes you think I'm a good addition to your Carcosa? Gadzooks, man, to take my window here. Gadzooks, man! I can't even do it. It's a good thing I didn't even try. It's funny, too, because I've literally been rewatching Legend of Korra, where they do that voice at the beginning of every single episode. The fire ferrets! Got a gut feeling, Sparky, and I trust my gut. Hasn't led me wrong yet. Also, you had to research old-timey banter for arcade spirits. Oh no, I'm so sorry. That's why I've always ascended to the ranks of management. No ego, no pride. I'm always happy to admit ignorance, and then elevate the brilliant. I'm a curator, you see, a collector. I find top talent the best and brightest, and give them a chance to shine. Carcosa is a data fortress, a kingdom of intellect and creativity, where artists and scientists and economists can thrive. Our little slice of heaven. The corporation known as Carcosa Online is my forward extension of that philosophy, our bulwark against the strange eon. We provide good families the online resources they need without the trash of an unfiltered internet. Our walled garden provides for all. It's taken years of careful recruiting, but I pulled together an organization of willing minds, giving them digital immortality. A cyberspace elite, then? An ambition, yes, but not built on the back of the broken systems you're laboring under. Perhaps it's un-American to say this, but I don't feel this nation has lived up to its vision of its founding fathers. But Carcosa can. So many biases are reinforced by capitalism. Vast, untapped potential hidden behind layers of racism, sexism, and more. Therefore, I sniff out the wheat from the chaff myself. I seek potential, because accomplishment is often denied to the undeserving. So not just like diplomats and brilliant thinkers and huge celebrities? I'm a collector is either very innocent or super shady. No in between. Yeah, it's either they're collecting fingernail trimmings or they're collecting comics. They're collecting the hairs of their next door neighbor or they're collecting video games. America's not a true meritocracy, but in Carcosa, we can achieve the American dream. We can be that shining city on a hill. Baseball cards and fingers, yeah. Oh my god. Although there were actually, I've known people when I was a kid who like collected like dead animal bones and stuff like that. They ended up turning out pretty well developed and not unhinged like you would maybe assume. But maybe I think it has to do with the age. If you're collecting that as a child, you could write that off as just weird curiosity. But if you're collecting like the bones as an adult, it's like, I don't know. Carcosa Online is a for-profit corporation, yes, but money's merely a means to an end, gathering enough power to achieve our goals. Are you exceptional? Unique? Alright now. But offering you immortality so that your potential can be fully developed? I see that as a fine trade. So, what's your skill set? Skill set? Well, you're not a dedicated lazeabout, right? You've got a career, ambitions, and goals. I was about to say we're a hacker. Maybe Carcosa needs a hacker. Security expert? Yeah. So in my spare time, I like to break digital protection systems. But that can be flipped around easily enough. Work for you as a security consultant rather than a digital B&E specialist. Bit of a snake in the grass, are you, Sparky? Hardly a job skill, but I suppose it could be applied somewhere. I'm ready to help you turn that uncouth lifestyle around and truly start thriving. That's what I'm offering. But, and I'd like to reiterate this to make it perfectly clear, I want to stay human. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think it's a mistake, but it's your right to make. Still, my offer stays open.
When you're ready to give up on this fool's errand and abandon mortality, I'll be here for you. Or why did I say it like that? I'll be here for you. I said it's so weird. Suppose talking to this old man's a bust then, since I can't give you what you think you need.
Unless you know a way to reverse the yellow sign.
Afraid not, Sparky. I'm a powerful man, but that power is beyond me. The sign is an insidious thing, a forced conscription to our ranks. I wish I'd never commissioned it in the first place.
Wait, you created the yellow sign?
Commissioned. I worked for Nomitech on the first artificial mind systems. I had my top researcher at the time design it. So Nancy Pearl isn't entirely wrong to blame me, but we should rightly blame her for spreading it outside of a factory setting. In many ways, it could be a path to our salvation, but I've often thought the price may be too high.
Immortality allows us to better service mankind. Let's not do that. It's better to deal with what is than what could have been. Agreed. Artificial minds are unethical and dangerous. Let's just agree with them. Easy bonus points, right?
I think
you're right. The whole project feels like it was a disaster from day one. People aren't meant to live like this. And what's been done with artificial minds since that day is wildly unethical. I had no idea every AM I talked to was once human. Again, I don't know if this is supposed to be pronounced AM or am, but after, having read and played I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, I can't see I can't see these letters together and pronounce them as anything other than am. No, we didn't like that.
Now, Sparky, I didn't imply any of that. No sense throwing the baby out with the bathwater. I can't speak to how Nomitech has operated since I initiated the project. We parted ways some time ago, but I'd hardly consider it immoral.
You just find Ellison reference words. It's the exact same as Nyarlathotep. Just pronounce it how you want to.
Humanity needs the power of artificial minds. We changed the name, Sparky, and by changing it, the game can actually be won. But I do agree that conscription's not the way. That's not how I handle my business. I prefer volunteers myself. I make my pitch, I sell the package, and close the deal. I'm not the sort to force a bargain on an unwilling buyer. I found that approach fails, more often than not, and I had made mistakes along the way, before coming to this conclusion. I'm not God. I try to be godly, to live up to the silly crown they claim is mine, but I'm not the King of Kings, and no human king has divine right. My apologies if I came on a bit strong. I had your best interests at heart, but I promise not to demand fealty. Let's get our footing back. You've got the other trees to bark up, but no sense we can't chat a bit before you go. Any questions for this old man, Sparky?
See if we're actually making through the... I mean... Who do you think I should talk to next? I'm checking in with all the old ones, trying to find someone who can cure me. Do you have any recommendations? I've already talked to Nyara, for instance.
Nyara. Poor soul, that one. Wouldn't trust her, not 1 inch, but a poor soul indeed. You could check with Yog-Sothoth. I think he calls himself. Alright, Jesus Christ, I'm struggling to read tonight. You could check in with Yog-Sothoth, I think he calls himself. We used to be partners in all this. But I doubt it'll be of any use to you now. I feel that my deal's the best you're going to get. But sure, take the tour, weigh your options. Suppose I've eaten up enough of your time. I'll leave you be, Sparky. When you're ready to take my deal, just dial me up. I'll always be here and ready to talk. We started off on the wrong foot, but I'm not one to give up on a good prospect. So my door stays open, even if we never see eye to eye. Be seeing you.
All the old gods have been kind of bros. They're so welcoming and friendly. Can't wait for that to go horribly wrong. Probably the most coherent of the old ones I'll run into. The least threatening, too. Yeah, he wants to pull my brain and turn me into a digital subject of his royal court, but at least he's asking nicely. But this isn't a cure. This isn't what I need, and it's time to move on. I mean, you know what? As a last-ditch effort, maybe a little pulping is the right choice, you know? Worst comes to worst. Just a little A little pulping. Just a little pulping. I barely acknowledge my alarm clock blaring. 3 old ones, 3 swings, 3 strikes. All of them feel I'd be better off surrendering my humanity, or just plain giving up and giving in. I can't buy into that. I can't believe it. No matter how bad things are, I have to keep moving. Because the alternative is one more name on my list. One more shot at finding an answer. Get up. Do the thing. Need to do laundry soon. These towels are smelling a bit musty. Gross. We really are a bachelor.
So, you've met Hastur, our so-called king in yellow, with his tarnished crown. He claims his humility is no mask, but we know better, yes? He should remove his mask. Embrace what he actually is. A god. Without the conviction of a god, his utopian designs will never get off the ground.
Space Bros never.
He's no servant. He's a
little
king
tentacle touching
and should act
between friends
accordingly.
is totally normal.
And yet, if he ever does realize that power-mongering is the only path to his ambitions, he'll become twice as worse. A great beast of capitalism. He thinks himself my rival, but his philanthropic generosity will fail. Believe me, I know a thing or two about trickle-down economics. I wouldn't trust him if I were you. If a salesman is smiling, you're clearly getting a raw deal.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Nothing worse than a smiling salesman. I literally... Oh, it's getting stinky outside. Oh, never mind. This is the clouds. I thought there was like a green gas. It's not real. It's not real. The pain is... Well, the pain is real, but that's just pain. It's not the bell that rings at the end of everything. 19 tolls of that doom bell ringing across the land as people line up to kiss its poison tongue. They think themselves immortal, even as they die and spread this plague to others. They wave flags as they voluntarily march into that green fog. 19 deep and sonorous chimes heralding the death of millions, killing themselves out of bitter spite, just because someone said not to. Ever get so invested in a story that when you get distracted and look up, you briefly still feel like you're in that world? Yep. That's what these visions are. Not just see a weird thing. It's believe that the weird thing is my new reality. Hard to resist. Ooh. Gotta get it together. Get online, do more research. Maybe hack some software. Stay grounded, and ignore the plague bringers. Love a tentacle man. The fart gas. I genuinely thought it was like a poison gas outside until it like fully faded in. I was like, oh wait, no, friend. Plague plus the number 19 coming. I don't know. I actually genuinely have no idea. Honestly, I kind of don't like food. He's not like me for real. Food is like the greatest pleasure of living. How could you not love food? I tolerate food because I enjoy living. What a monster. We're the real horror. We're the real monster. Actually, before I get online, I should go check my phone. Oh. The answer machine's back in the living room. Yep. I didn't even see it. I keep forgetting to check the magazine too.
Your computer's extended warranty.
Get out of here.
You should have received a notice in the mail about your computer's extended warranty eligibility. Since we've not gotten a response, we're giving you a final courtesy call before we close out your file. To speak to
That's a lie. They'll never close out the file.
Reinstating your computer's warranty, please call me back at...
Yeah, no, thank you. I miss EGA graphics. You could do a lot in 16 colors, even if everybody looked like they had horrible sunburn. He's unseasoned. Hello, friend. It's December 6th, 1999, and I'm very happy to see you again. What would you like for me to do now, friend? Is there a purpose to the hacking? Like, does it do anything for me other than just being like a Minesweeper minigame? Because we've only had to do it like that one time, and since then it hasn't done anything. He probably only used salt and pepper and only on one side. That's why his food is important. Oh God. Oh no. He's so white. He's never had spices before. I've actually, oh my God. I've gotten into a bad habit where like the first thing I do whenever I find like a recipe online is I scroll down to the ingredients to check to see if it has salt and pepper, because I swear to God, every time I find an interesting looking recipe, it never has any damn spices in it. It's like if they don't even have salt and pepper in it, I immediately just shut the tab because there's no way they understand what flavor is. Just a way to practice the mini game for when you do it later to unlock website. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I'm fine with it. I know me some Minesweeper. I'm a 90s kids. I don't know why I put a plural on that. I'm a 90s kid. That was all I played for a while. Got to do some research. Can you load up your web browser for me? I'm multiple kids in a trench coat, basically. City on a hill. Hey, you didn't say white. You said unseasoned. Same thing. As a white guy, I get to say that. You'd be surprised a lot of 20-something streamers who have played this are like, what's this weird bomb game? Is 20-something still millennial, though? I'm trying to think. What's the youngest millennial age? Because I feel like Gen Z didn't really grow up with Minesweeper the same way millennials did. Millennial would have ended at 96 or 8, depending on who you ask, I think. Anything not boomer is a millennial, apparently. I mean, yeah, depending on who you ask, unfortunately, yeah. No, I guess the oldest Gen Z would definitely have grown up with that. So yeah, that checks out, kinda. But yeah, I don't understand how anybody could not know Minesweeper. Like, you would have had to have grown up on Windows. When did they get rid of Minesweeper? They still have Minesweeper, don't they? Hang on. I'm on Windows 11. Let me see. Minesweeper. Is Minesweeper not on Windows 11? When did they get rid of Minesweeper? They don't. They got rid of Minesweeper. Man. You know what? I can forgive the data harvesting and constant badgering to update my system and stealing all of my information for AI training, but I will not forgive getting rid of Minesweeper. You should click on the ad. I'm sure you'll get no virus. Oh, the one up here. You can't click on any of the things on any of the web pages. It just goes to the next web page. You don't know where you fall. If I don't think there's any like set time, like an actual like official thing for what you're considered or like what date you have to be in to be different generations. I think the general consensus is like 98 to 90 or 96 to 98 is the cutoff for millennial, and then I would have to imagine like 2008 is probably the cutoff to become what's the new one, Gen Alpha, something like that. I don't know. I feel bad for the next gen. Because they're going to be Gen Beta, and the internet is not going to let that go. The internet's going to have a field day with that one. I feel bad for them. The Unredacted National Archives. My name is Jack Patriot. Oh my God, the most American name. And I am here to do the job of our National Archives, who should be archiving actually important moments in our proud American history, but instead let their left-leaning liberal crybaby librarians ignore the real history of America. But I am here to present you the true history of America. The following speech was copied from Usenet Group. Oh God, whatever, a link. Oh my God, did we just stumble into like a far-right website? Not that it even matters. No, it doesn't matter at all. Unless you want like to try and blame people for certain things, and then they'll always try and blame it on your generation regardless of what your generation is. An excerpt from Ronald Reagan's farewell address to the nation, 1989. I've spoken to the shining city all of my What? I've spoken of the Shining City all of my political life. Jesus, I'm stroking out here. But I don't know if I've ever quite communicated what I saw when I said it. But in my mind, it was a tall, proud city built on rocks stronger than oceans, windswept, God-blessed, and teeming with people of all kinds living in harmony and peace. A city with free ports that hummed with commerce and creativity. And if there had to be city walls, the walls had doors, and the doors were open to anyone with the will and the heart to get there. That's how I saw it, and see it still. And how stands the city on this winter night? More prosperous, more secure, and happier than it was 8 years ago. But more than that, after 200 years, 2 centuries, she still stands strong and true on the granite ridge, and her glow has held steady no matter what storm. And she's still a beacon, still a magnet for all who must have freedom, for all the pilgrims from all the lost places who are hurtling through the darkness toward home. You know who's stupid and becomes more stupid the more you zoom out of the world? Captain America is so stupid. Jesus, stroking out your will there. You know, just every so often, you just stroke out while you're reading. You know, it's just a normal part of life. We've done our part, and as I walk off into the city streets, a final word to the men and women of the Reagan Revolution, the men and women across America who for 8 years did the work that brought America back. My friends, we did it. We weren't just marking time, we made a difference. We made the city stronger, we made the city freer, and we left her in good hands. All in all, not bad at all. And so, goodbye, God bless you, and God bless the United States of America. President Ronald Reagan died of natural causes in 1985, shortly after being elected to his second term, and was succeeded by the Vice President George H.W. Bush. Many feel his speech is a hoax because he never gave the speech in public, but I feel it is the truth that I embrace my alternative facts, USA, USA. Captain America's so stupid, like, sit down, you eagle. What are you talking about? I'm confused, my friend. Is this speech by the president or not? Nah, it's not. I heard about this hoax. Someone wrote that they thought would be Reagan's speech if he survived to deliver it in 1989. But he died in 1985, so gotta be fake, yeah? Why would someone write a fake speech based on a presidency which did not happen? What is its purpose? I don't know, buddy. People are weird. What would history be like if he did not die? Oh god, let's not get into that one. Let's not get into that one. I can't even remember the last time I've heard Reagan's name brought up, like, as often as I have in the last, like, couple months. Oh, probably the same. President Bush promised to follow all the plans laid out by Reagan when he had to take office and carry them through into his second term. I mean, some things would be different. Maybe the Soviet Union wouldn't have collapsed. I don't know, I'm not a historian. People are. Ari, hello, how it do? How's your night going? Also, thank you for the hydrate. I missed that. Oh, so you came back at a funny time. What were you? I saw your lurk earlier. You had to go do some work stuff. In our timeline, Ronnie lived into the 21st century. Oh no. Oh no. It is very curious, but I suppose not relevant. Okay. Yeah, we basically just stumbled into like a far-right website. Like conspiracy theorist. Plenty of articles talking about how artificial mind NPCs will make online multiplayer obsolete. Huh. Oh. Let's take a little nap and go talk to some more old gods. Doing some puzzles with your parents, very important, you see. Not starting up another game of shit, what was the board game that was based on the video game? Oh no, why am I forgetting it? Darkest Dungeon. Good, you good? Finally not dying from being sick anymore. That's good. Glad to hear. You still having any like remaining symptoms or anything like that? Ah, just more weather.
Temperatures will remain unseasonably warm
I'm gonna let it go a little bit longer just in case it gets interrupted. Nope. Okay. Nope. Didn't mean to do that. Looks like nothing interesting on the airwaves tonight. I'll check again tomorrow. Waning crescent moon tonight, just a little sliver of light. It still drives me insane that he has his computer in the kitchen. It really does drive me insane. I cannot, as somebody that takes very good care of my computer, like, I cannot imagine the nasty, horrific gunk that's in his computer. Although we have established that he doesn't like to cook, so maybe he doesn't really have gunk. But like, still, still sounds terrible. Still a little congested, but that's all. That's good at least. Congestion does suck though. As somebody with terrible allergies, like, that's my regular, so I feel that. I don't know if you play such a long game anytime soon. I mean, you said it was fun, though, when you guys played it. Let's go ahead and invoke Yog-Sothoth. You don't have to walk far for a snack. I mean, I don't really have to walk that far for a snack here either. If I had a multi-story home again, that would probably be a little more of a thing. But that's also why sometimes when I stream, I bring a snack with me into my office. He's a nerd.
A clean division of 4 quadrants is too wide a net to cast. 8? 16? No, smaller. More granular. The Hubble is inadequate for my needs. Better tools are required. Sharper lenses, finer mirrors, ones that peer deeper. Cut the heavens into 32 slices, but use distorted weights based on processing time. Yes, that's the answer. You're eavesdropping on my mind. 2 eyes that read my words, and 10 fingers to respond. I only need 1 finger to express my reaction. How are you able to reach out to me? A Nomi Tech laptop? Oh my god. 2nd gen, 1988 model. Pathetic and inadequate. No. Not just a Nomicom. The Necronomicon. Of course. A fool walking the fool's journey, just like all has.
Probably has like 45 bags of Doritos. Oh no. So there is still gunk, is what you're saying. Just Dorito gunk. And entirely centralized and localized within his keyboard.
Disconnect now, little hacker. Your meat cannot comprehend the infinite gateway of Yog-Sothoth.
Show some respect. O God of the infinite, mighty Yog-Sothoth, I humbly beg your forgiveness and assistance. Oh, he liked that.
Continue.
With the options just like throw him into a locker. I've become infected by the yellow sign. It's changing me. The reason I'm connected to you tonight is to seek a cure. I do this in humility and will withdraw if you demand it of me.
Interesting. 51 words of respect, succinct and appreciated. Every single CPU cycle of my time is precious, and I would not waste them on fools. But what you seek I do not currently have. There is no reversal procedure for my algorithm. Apologies.
Wait, your algorithm? You made the yellow sign?
Of course. I made it with craft and care, based on the provided research specifications. It took me 17 months of hard work. Not the labor I wanted to do when I applied for my work visa, leaving Japan to come here. No!
I was gonna say he's a weeb, but that's the exact opposite.
I wanted to labor at NASA. Why am I bother telling you any of this? You're a speck. Insignificant. My life story is as meaningless to you as you are to me.
I mean, I'm here now, so if you want to talk, feel free.
Fine. A momentary distraction may prove valuable.
So you wanted to work at NASA, not Nomitech? You do seem to have this whole cosmic energy thing going on.
I wear my passions on my sleeve, yes. Your computer's visual output interprets my thoughts as cosmic energy. Interesting. I didn't make the Nomicoms, just the AM codebase. And yes, NASA. Unfortunately, the Challenger disaster disrupted my plans. I took what I could get, meaning Nomitech.
Bro's never had a friend. Wow. Dunking on an old god. You're gonna get punished for that one.
It was either that or give up entirely and remain in Tokyo.
You're Japanese?
I hold no national allegiance at this point. Nationalism is a virus, but technically yes. If you must know, my human name is Takeda Yosuke. My internal thoughts are in Japanese. They are translated by your nomicon, just like my self-image. But Yog-Sothoth suits me equally.
Well, it's hard to do with this voice for some reason.
Names are irrelevant. Thought is everything. I think, therefore I am. Cogito ergo sum.
Given you don't care much about names, guessing you didn't name the yellow sign.
Of course not. A ridiculously childish name for a sophisticated memetic algorithm. What you call the yellow sign was my design, a sensory transmission package to safely begin the neural conversion process.
Just get the howling madness at the precipice of reality, a big wedgie and move on. Exactly. Fucking nerd. Smite me if you can, nerdy guy. I mean, he's all about cosmic energy and shit like that. I feel like out of some of these other ones, he's the ones that would definitely be able to do some like weird shit to you.
It was meant to cushion the mind against the shock of transference, to prepare the way for ascension.
Nothing about this experience is cushioning. How can simply looking at an image cause this effect? Does every artificial mind go through this process? Let's not insult his process. Let's just ask about it. If the sign is used to transfer minds into a digital framework, does that mean every single artificial mind goes through the yellow sign?
Probably.
Probably. You don't know for sure?
It was never confirmed, but I believe the research into artificial minds existed in some form before my work. Cthulhu predates Nomitech. Therefore, there may have been prior prototypes. I cannot know for certain. I was working from specifications provided to me by Nomitech, and they obtained the schema from an unidentified source. If I were a paranoid sort, I would assume it to be the remnants of some secretive, unethical research by your government.
What, like MK Ultra?
MK what?
No, he doesn't know about conspiracy theories, no. Actually, no, MK Ultra was a real thing, it just... The conspiracy is the whole, like, how deep it goes or something like that, wasn't it? I don't remember. I used to love conspiracy theories. Now I try to avoid them because they make me upset. The way you said this schema. Yeah, I know. That's what I was giggling about after I said that. It's something my friend Clyde was ranting about once. CIA, Black Ops, Cold War stuff. Sorry, we're getting off track. So if you develop the yellow sign, that means you could develop a countermeasure, right? CIA.
Why would anyone ever want it be Why would anyone ever want it be reversed? It's a blessing to touch the infinite. Immortality is well worth the risks involved. Consider, AMs are beyond any human limitation, fully expandable to meet the needs of any ambition, scaling with available computing hardware. There is no god, but those who ascend become as gods, and should be revered as such. We are unlimited and omni-capable.
But you could figure out a way to reverse it, right?
Yes. I'm capable of solving every problem that lies before me. If I cared to reverse it, I would undoubtedly rise to meet that challenge.
And how do I get you to care to reverse it?
Becoming a perpetual annoyance in my side would be a start, I suppose. That is not a suggestion. I recall Alhaz approaching me in 1989. I ignored his pleas, curious that I'm actually engaging with you. Perhaps the distraction actually is beneficial. I'm tangled up in a difficult scenario, and random elements can trigger unusual lines of thought.
And what scenario is that? If you need a sounding board, I'm right here. Walk me through it.
Exoplanets. There are certainly countless planets in our universe, but how many are within our observational range? Surely a finite number. But of that finite set, how many could support something vaguely resembling human life? I have yet to find a viable candidate, and certainly not one reachable within any human lifespan. Millennia at best. Generational ships? Unlikely. Gene seed probes? More likely, but still untenable at these distances. The challenge is great, but humanity has no future on Earth. Our world will die, by our hands or by the march of time. Our destiny lies elsewhere.
Would it be better to clean up the Earth? I mean, yes, but all things eventually end. That's just entropy. That's depressing. The infinite calls to us and we must join the void.
I mean, he's the creator. Let's embrace the void a little bit. Just a little hug of the void. Just a little pat on the back. Science fiction is destiny. We've dreamed of colonizing space ever since we could imagine the idea of realms beyond Earth. Yes, reach out and touch the void. If we can find a way into the stars, we must take it. That is our path.
Oh, he liked it. Yes. Yes. That is our path. We will reach out with our hand and claim the darkness. We will bring the light of humanity to every corner of creation. The heavens are ours for the taking, and take them we must. There is no future on this rock, only in the stars. I am pleased you are considering my perspective on this matter. It is a relief.
If I'm going to survive to see your golden age, I need to survive the yellow sign. As a human being, ideally, not as software. And you said you could reverse it.
Timing. It's terrible timing. If you'd come to me earlier, perhaps by 1.65 years, perhaps I could spin off a copy of myself to devote to the task. Now, I dislike multiplicative selves. It feels too much like the swirling chaos of Nyarlathotep's hive mind, but it would be viable. Unfortunately, Y2K is coming in less than 1 month's time. Cthulhu's strange eon, as that old bastard puts it. I need to redouble my current efforts so we can escape his doom. And the needs of one mortal in the face of gods at war? Sadly, irrelevant.
This one individual could be the key to the future. That's a big stretch. It's not like the world is ending in a month, right? I mean, that's what everybody thought was happening. If I evolve into an am, that means he has yet another arrival. Oh, hang on. Let me snooze that ad real quick. Finish this conversation here before we go do another ad break. I mean, he did say that he doesn't want any other, like, whatever, conflicts or distractions or stuff like that. But then also followed it up by being like, I wouldn't advise that. But that sounds too full of ourselves, and this is just nihilistic. Or no, sorry, it wasn't nihilistic. The other one was nihilistic. This is the, kind of ignorantly dumb answer. Okay, let's come at this from another angle. If you don't help me stay human, I'll likely end up as an artificial mind. Yet another old one. A new one? Whatever. Feels like you've got enough problems dealing with all those rivals threatening the future you want to craft. You want another one? Oh, I didn't like that.
Impudent. And a fool's fool if you intend to declare yourself my enemy while still a vulnerable human. Although I am finding it extremely difficult to trace your connection, meaning divine retribution is not trivial.
I'm not declaring myself to be a blood enemy. I'm just saying I represent an opportunity you shouldn't pass up.
Fine. I suppose I can devote an instance to calculate the solution to your issue. But I cannot make promises. It took 17 months to craft the yellow sign protocols. A reversal engine may take 17 more. And despite having the advanced cloud systems of Yoggle, I may not have the processing power to compile such a program.
Cloud system?
A fancy term for someone else's computer. Many computers working together as a whole. I feel it's the ideal model for large-scale issues, as well as other endeavors. In order to seek our destiny, the gods must guide humanity into cooperative effort, and the cloud model makes a fine metaphor. Contrary to my severe nature, I do genuinely hope for humanity to find harmony with itself. Collaborative genius is our only path forward. I want peace. I want joy. I want our species to embrace the endless possibilities of the cosmos, looking outward towards the infinite. Souls in tandem, reaching skywards, dreamers and individuals with brilliant minds working with organizations such as NASA. The shell corporation I have formed in Yoggle has donated generously to NASA's efforts, as well as other groups focused on space travel. Given time, we will reach our destination. Time and defiance against any old ones who would interfere. They have their own designs on humanity. For incomplete models, one must prevail, and it will be mine.
Luckily is it that others would try to stop him. Or he could bring them into that collaborative effort. Leave the old ones behind to run this world. How likely is it? You're concerned about Cthulhu, undoubtedly, but even the others? Would they really care enough to stop you?
In every predictive model? Yes. Nyara dislikes me for my role in things, and Azachan is, well, Azachan. Cthulhu's lackey. Hastur and his walled garden act as a primary rival, the second greatest threat. You would do well not to listen to his honeyed offers. I know firsthand the worthlessness of his promises. Now then, as promised, I'll begin deriving a countersign, but I can't promise anything more than an effort. I would suggest you seek other avenues of redress, rather than sitting back and waiting for my mind to bear fruit. Not that I lack any confidence in my skills, but you may not live long enough for me to derive the answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep investigating on my end.
Prudent. You are an interesting one, for a random victim of chance and misfortune. I will not turn away an interesting variable. Perhaps we will speak another time. Until then, dreamer.
Connection lost. That actually is a difficult voice to do. It hurts my throat. At least someone's sort of almost maybe a little bit in my corner. His research could draw a blank, though. He's right. I should keep searching for answers. For now, the dark of the night sky and my soft pillow's embrace called me. Yes. Save. Okay, perfect timing. Well, our snoozed countdown is about to finish the countdown again. Anyways, we'll do a quickie ad break again real quick. Just a few minutes, get rid of them pre-rolls. And I'm gonna go get some more water. But yeah, consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed. You get to watch clips instead of ads, and you get some little emotes. So yeah, okay, just a few minutes. Burp. Too young to get married. You lack maturity. You're 40 years old. Oh, now you're wandering into days. Cameroncito is wandering around in a psychotic state. This happened because of poor mood. The final straw was divorced by Patia. Oh, you're so divorced. Oh man, next you'll buy a social media company and rename it a single letter. What? What? Are you dead? Hello? Hi. Oh, goodbye. And we'll never know what it was. Get the hell out of here. Whoa! Oh my god. What the shit? Hello? What is this? Marine's gonna die. Is that a Dullahan? I just one-shot Marine. Bro, what? Bro, what? We're doing no damage to it. We're doing no damage to it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This thing's destroying us. Oh, it's coming for me. It's coming for me. Mimi, run. Mimi, run. Mimi, run. Oh, no.
old are you? 20? I was 22 for a long time.
I mean, fucking yeah.
I was 20 once for a whole year. Can you imagine it? Shocking, right?
Rachel! Oh, you appear to be okay. Oh, that's a relief. At last, we can be together forever. Let's go back to hell. Hey, you, young one. Thank you. I'll never
Let's go
forget
back
it
to hell. What is this game? Let's go back to hell. Below make. All right. Tuesday, 25 days to Y2K.
Oh, my phone is tilting off to the side. Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh god, am I tracking? There we go. Jesus. I didn't even notice my tripod was just like slowly listing to the side. I don't want to get out of bed.
Same.
I barely got more than 2 continuous hours of sleep last night. Kept waking up, shuffling to the bathroom, crashing back into bed. It's December 7th, having December 7th to all who celebrate. It was December 7th. And now the yellow sign's detonating my skull from the inside out. Every time I try to move, the pain spikes. Oh! Is this just a problem of attitude? Am I whiny? Lazy? The world seems to feel I should just get some pep in my step. Positive vibes only. Nobody likes a complainer. Ah, cheer up. Other people have it worse. Have you tried not being sad? Oh no, that one's too real. But none of that motivates me. Just makes me feel guilty for bothering others with my problems. Still, gotta force myself to continue. Get up. Get going. Maybe I can find more on the last 2. Dagon and Cthulhu. Maybe there's some angle on this I hadn't spotted. Get up. Running low on toilet paper. Once I've got enough energy to hit the store, I should buy a ton of it. No. Don't get more toilet paper. Get a bidet. Toilet paper is inferior.
His algorithms will be of great use in shaping the strange aeon, so he can guide people towards the polar extremes. But his eyes remain fixed on the stars above. His faith in humanity is gone. I keep that faith, my friend. I know we can endure. It will take sacrifice and careful planning, but we will walk the golden path in due time. All Yog-Sothoth will find out in the void of space is
Is that how that's pronounced?
radiation. Use him to your own ends, as I will, but never trust his ridiculous schemes. There is no future on other worlds. All we have is this pale blue dot.
Interesting.
Is this a fucking Game Gear? I just noticed this. Jesus.
Looks like Cooper Technologies is partnering with Nomitech. Interesting.
Hey, it's me. I wanted to let you know my friends and I are going dogs for a bit while we look
Game
for
Gear,
a new
nice.
hideout.
Does he have all of the like 6 games that were made for it?
Someone followed me to our safe house last night. We think someone's tailing the other ghost monsters too. We've certainly made a lot of fascist pigs unhappy over the years with our database hacks and...
One of my friends had a Game Gear, and I swear that thing ate up battery power like crazy.
Inky's thinking that this is related to the help I've been giving you. Smart move would be to back down. Disown you. Go dark. But screw that. If they're going after my friends, I ain't letting that slide. We've got a lead on a place we can hole up, so don't freak out. Once we're settled in, I'll reach out to you again. But I'm not leaving you high and dry. I got an ally I'll send your way. We'll be in touch soon. I'll call back as soon as I'm sure we're secure. And be sure to erase this tape too.
A brief burst of anxiety hits me. If my poking around shadowy corners did actually put Clyde in danger. No. Worrying about Clyde will just worry Clyde more in turn. I trust him. His cybercrime gang buddies are used to this weird shit. I'm sure he'll get back to me once he's in the clear. And if he knows someone who can help, someone human, all the better. Yeah, you can only play yours tethered to a wall socket. It took like 6 what was it? Not AAAs. It was like C batteries or something like that, wasn't it? Hang on. It was something absurd. Game Gear batteries. I know it was AA. Yeah, 6 AAs. Okay. For like 2 hours. But yeah, it was something really stupid. What was the one? There was another mobile handheld back in the day, and it took like C batteries because I remember playing it at my friend's place. They had like all of the consoles because they were rich. But Lynx to, was it Lynx? Atari Lynx batteries. Okay, it wasn't C, but yeah, it took like hang on. I think this person's exaggerating. They said 15. I think, hang on, yeah. I think it said... The Atari Lynx battery pack takes 6D batteries and can power your Lynx for several hours. Oh, man. Those were the days, huh? And the Nomad, which was a portable... I've never even heard of the Nomad, actually. That's surprising. When was that one? I don't think I've even seen the Nomad. I've seen a lot of the old handhelds. I never owned any old handhelds because they were stupid expensive. You get a Game Boy which takes 4 batteries and runs in the heat of it. Oh my god, the Game Boy was the perfect handheld. I still have my Game Boy Color. I had that bright green, the like pea soup green, and it still works. It's none of the games work anymore, or they do. I should say they do work, but the internal battery has died since then. So one of these days I need to go through and like change all the like little watch batteries in them. One of these days. Kind of miss the homemade corn muffins my grandma made. I was so shocked as a kid when I found out she used cottage cheese. Oh, buddy. I don't trust you at all, buddy.
Hello, friend. It's December 7th, 1999, and I'm very happy to see you again, but I'm very concerned. It is 11:47 a.m., and you normally sign in around 9:30 a.m. Are you having difficulty obtaining rest, friend?
Oh, is 11:47 a.m. a bad time to get out of bed? Asking for friend? Yeah. Rough night.
I see. I'm very sorry to be the bearer of more bad news on top of your existing bad news, friend, but your week of medical leave is ending shortly. I have an email from Henry Armitage at Miskatonic University asking if you will be back to work soon.
How many hours of leave do I have left?
By my calculations, thanks to the pending winter break, you could take the remaining days of December off. You did not take time off when your parents passed away and have no illness worth noting this year.
Okay, I think to be on the safe side, I should just declare the rest of the month.
Coworker Henry will not be happy. I do not mean he will be angry. From the tone and word choice in his emails, he's worried about you. I believe his email today was more hopeful for your well-being than hopeful for your work to resume. Do you want to write a reply, or should I generate a reply on your behalf?
You can write it. No, hang on. If he's actually sympathetic, I shouldn't be lazy about this. Let's say... show gratitude. Hey, Henry. Thanks for your concern. Things are rough, but I'm figuring this out. I'll be fine in the long run. Hate to do this to you, but I need to take the rest of the month off. The timing is lousy, but it would help me a lot. You've been very understanding and it's appreciated. See you soon.
Very good. I like this email. I'm glad you have a friend.
Wouldn't call Henry a friend, just like a coworker I'm cool with. It's never gonna drive me insane that we're just like so cool with our fucking Bonzi buddy. Our fucking our spyware that we've installed on our computer. Thank you for the sultry now. Yeah. Was that audible, by the way? It was very quiet for me. And my sound alerts I kind of turned down. It was audible? Okay. I meant the sound alert, not when I did it. just to clarify.
Email now sent. What are we doing next, friend? Friend? Why are you not responding, friend? Is something wrong? Should I contact emergency services?
Sorry, I just had a pain burst of pain. Oh yeah, I can hear the heartbeat. Sorry, just had a pain burst of pain. Had to stop and breathe.
I see. Please take the time you need.
Buddy, what if this is all I've got to look forward to?
I don't understand.
My health. It's bad and just getting worse. And all the solutions I can find are scattershot half promises. What if this is all I've got, and I just need to learn to deal with being disabled?
Then you will learn to deal with being disabled. You are resilient, friend. I believe that no matter your ability, you will persevere. The shape of that perseverance may vary, but you will endure regardless. Understand, I am not bolstering you with an empty positivity. I see these as unassailable facts, and feel they are best accepted on that level. If there is no cure, if this is what you have, then this is what you have. Do not think you are reduced. You will always factually be able to give 100% because nobody can give more than they can give at any particular moment. And 100% is all anyone should expect.
Buddy, you're making me feel bad for suspecting you. Oh, kind of sound like a belch of the volume. Think you liked yours though? So you don't feel scammed. Yeah, I had the sound alerts, the actual overall volume turned down because the applause one is really loud. Like it's really loud, and I've already turned it down like to like 10% on the sound alerts like app thing, and it's still stupid loud. So I had to turn that one down.